Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast of the Elite. I'm your host, Jacob, the Top Out Wonder. And today I'm joined by Zeph
Yo, what's up?
and Bobsa.
Yes, how's it going?
Yeah, just the usual squad today, so yeah, nothing special's happening. We've had a big few weeks on the server, I'd say, but nothing that we can't sort. I guess first and foremost, apologies for those that missed any previous episode, or if you're watching on YouTube, because I will upload this one, for not having uploaded any previous episodes because I'm an idiot and forgot to save them and couldn't get them because they were automatically deleted. So this is episode of the podcast, but on YouTube I guess it's episode 4 or 5, something like that. And the 4th or 5th recorded one that I will save and upload. Yeah, what have you guys been up to lately?
Study. I got an assignment due in 2 days, and I've got to start.
Same, dude. Same.
Yeah, I guess that makes all 3 of us then.
Yep,
My uni finishes next week, so everything's due. Amazing.
In the past, we had that episode where I think you introduced the generals from last election. Are you gonna get the new generals on anytime soon?
I'll organise that for next episode.
Gotcha.
It kind of happened on the
We'll
Wednesday.
be here again, Bobster.
I did think of that, but I kind of forgot. And then because we have to set Pokemon tournament and stuff. Which, by the way, if you're watching
by any results?
Yeah, a few. I mean, yeah, I think the results speak for themselves if you look at each of the votes in respective camps.
I can't see them.
Yeah, exactly. But can't really comment on much except no one nearly won Honami camp. Interesting move there by the camp.
I was surprised by that. I thought.
Yes, I was a bit disappointed, but yeah, it was
I never
water
would
under
have
the bridge.
expected Konami General to be who it is right now.
Yeah, who would have thought that? Mr. I never
Wait, who is it right
on
now?
the podcast, but I'm part of the podcasters.
Oh, Nani.
Yeah, it's Nani.
Let's get hashtag. You guys know the hashtag to
Shock.
put in chat.
Hashtag kuda shit.
Hashtag. This video will also be tagged that as well.
I didn't
That's
expect L to be running for K.
No, I saw that coming.
I didn't. I don't know. I just never thought of L being a general. Now she is. The color suits it, but
Yeah, you were going to get term. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who else was running in that, but I had my money on you.
Ishan was running again.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anyone else was running.
Yeah, it was
You're
just
different.
issue.
Yeah, you had a pretty strong term, so I was betting on the second term.
But after that, no more.
Yeah, this is the first. We nearly had a full roster of generals. We're just missing bloody Airy camp and Kikyo camp.
Yeah, I was surprised Suzuno camp got revived.
I mean, it's happened before. So I was kind of like, well, let's see where this goes. Even Harem camp got general.
It has a nice color though.
Oh.
Must admit.
It is. I don't know. More people should run just with the call. But I have a feeling we'll be terminating some camps sooner or later. It should this keep up. But we'll see. I mean, trends are always changing in the server, so who knows? I don't.
It's really just the future novels can't decide what's going to.
Yeah, hey, we might even get new camps in with the bloody
Oh, for
leagues
sure. Probably.
and everyone catching up to the whole second year arc with all the first year girls. That might get some support.
Do you
Maybe.
think there's a chance for actually, we probably should. Do you just want to avoid discussing spoilers on this?
We'll refer it to unspecified. Names.
Okay. The character.
Well, we know what we're talking about. People who've read the books know what we're talking about. But yeah, that way
the
we don't
one
spoil it.
that is starting to not a new year. The person
Chuck
still
Murray in the
in
chat.
the
and I'll have a look what you mean.
you're checking him.
If
Okay,
you
I'll
have
check
it.
him. Shit. Which chat? Sorry, podcast.
Just any. I'm in event box at the moment, so just any there.
I don't think we do.
That's unfortunate.
She's in volume 11.5.
Although I mean, we have a few first years, so I'm going to assume it's the other one. I'm not going to mention.
She's in 11.5, and that's when she only
Yeah.
gains. That's the only time she gains any fame.
I mean, who knows? Look, it's in the end, it's the members' radio. If they support her enough, we'll get her a camp. Although it's highly unlikely at this current situation.
Well, you guys been
Yeah, we'll
like, for
definitely
example,
I'll organise for the generals to come on next podcast, whether it be next week or two as usual.
yeah.
Funny that because the Marashi podcast is a bit don't show
Yeah.
up.
How many people did we get on the first episode? Who was talking? Was Demis in the first episode?
Yeah, no, there was 4 of us in the first episode. It was you, me, Subject, and Schrodinger,
Oh, subject.
I believe. And then the second one, we had 6. We had us 3, including Zeph here, Void, Damus, and Nick. And Damus became a podcast member.
Subject is currently busy, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's running his own tournament. Shout out to Subject. Go follow his socials, link below, because I can and I will. And he's part of the podcast team. Also, since I have been mentioning it in previous episodes and that don't exist now, I guess we're looking for more podcasters as well, with the recent episodes being just us 3. So if you're watching YouTube, come to the Discord, message me. And if you're on the Discord, yeah, just message me. We'll see what's up. And
Are you participating in the tournament?
Oh, hell yeah.
In the Pokemon?
Yeah, I'm 12th bracket seed. 12th seed in the bracket.
Zeph?
I'm not.
No. So
Well, I thought you were
think
casting.
Gasp, Pony, and Mundane all took out top seeds. The top 3 seeds. And the rest, and obviously all the newcomers, the bottom seeds, and everyone else in the middle, depending on your history of games.
Right. But aren't you casting?
Yes. Not my matches,
So-
obviously. But,
I mean, you can try.
I mean, I'll be streaming my matches anyway through here, depending on who's watching. But I will be. When I'm off, I'll be casting the matches I can. Hopefully, and whoever wants to join me can join me. Technically, Eliza and Mundane are co-hosting with me for the tournament. But casting wise, we'll see what happens. I don't know how to do that because if otherwise I'll have everyone talking, or we'll keep it in the podcast chat and keep the conversation there. I guess, and I'll unlock perms for a few people to commentate should they wish. Yeah, Pokemon tournament, so that'll be fun. Sword and Shield
Who was the
battles.
one that proposed it? Or decided to start it up?
It is Hughes, Pig Senpai's event. But he couldn't host it today after setting it up, so I look after my event stuff. So, and there's plenty of events, so it was like, yeah, we'll shoot in. And this is the 4th tournament. So
4th.
yeah,
I know Vibes on
yeah.
one and then Gasp, was it?
yeah. Vibe's the first champion, but he can't participate for personal reasons tonight, so we'll just have the 3 champions participating, and 17 other people hoping to become one of those, another champion.
You guys seen any new fanfics or anything? Zeph, have you been writing anything?
No,
YouTube been busy, right?
I've been too busy with assignments to write anything.
Yes.
Yeah, and he came out
I
of
think I got about-
the other week.
Pardon?
You guys in Hiyori Camp had a fanfic the other week.
Oh, we have a fanfic. We've had it for 2 weeks now, and this Sunday is the
Oh,
3rd week
seriously?
running.
Nice.
No, it was on Saturday last week and Sunday the first week. I was probably just going to stay on Saturday, but then with the Pokemon tournament, I was like, oh, we just had another vote in camp.
Oops.
The only time I ever get to use the Hiyori Camp ping. And then,
Very nice.
so it's Sunday, and I think we do it at like 2 p.m. In Universal, whatever UTC is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need to figure
you-
that out again. The reason I haven't been doing it lately is because Doubt's saving it, so we're lost now, so I have to recalculate it. So I'll spend the next week just sorting that out.
Yeah.
Akira,
Pretty
the
fun.
back is up, but won't post an event channel until we've started. But feel free to
Bracket,
scratch.
like who you're fighting.
Yeah, it is generated, of course, because we're starting right after this podcast ends. Yeah,
Is Hugh the one that's in charge of doing that?
he was, but he only got. I had to seed everyone according to where the champions at top when he comes at bottom. Because he is doing on top business.
Right.
I
By
guess.
the way, you guys know how often in Palais Cafe there's often food pictures getting posted?
Food pictures.
Oh, the
Have you-
Vicky
I mean-
pictures.
I mean, Vicky posts food, Lats post food, a few others
Yeah.
post food.
I mean, hey,
I'm just
it's
wondering if you
coming.
guys have ever posted food or shared.
Oh, I think
Never.
I don't yet. No, not from memory. Not in my 4 years around.
Right, yeah.
Maybe I should. I should flex my baking when
Flex
I
your
actually bake. Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I did any baking. I mean, I've cooked dinner, maybe.
Yeah, I made schnitzel last week. That's probably the only cooking I've done in quarantine. Speaking of which, your restrictions eased over in New Zealand?
Oh, yeah, no, we're on level 2 now, so
Yes,
I am allowed to visit my friends at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think regional
was-
travel is allowed.
Oh, nice.
We are debating opening our borders to Aussie, I think, or there was some talk about how it might happen.
Just the Oceania region.
Yeah,
yeah.
just for you guys.
Yeah, we started easing off Wednesday. Monday for most states, Wednesday for us. And yeah, it's surprisingly busy out there. I went out to film a new project today, and a lot more people than I thought. Which I
How's
did a
this
small occasion.
country doing?
Yeah, definitely.
It got better like 4 days ago. More things are open. And that's really it.
Are you going out much?
I haven't gone out since restrictions happened.
How long ago was that?
Maybe like 2-3 months. Actually, no, just 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah. I finally got my haircut today.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Very
thankful
nice.
for that.
I haven't got my hair cut in like 5 months, maybe.
Oh, shit.
I got one like 2 weeks ago.
Pretty good. Barb's only just opened for us. Like
Yeah,
this
I
week.
mean, the world's slowly returning to normal. So,
At least some countries, yeah.
Yeah.
I think is America currently in lockdown? Like
they've
strict
made
lockdown?
themselves worse, surely, with all the protesting. They've only made it worse. Because they still don't have a national plan or anything. Also, I see on the news.
Oh,
So, F in the chat for the Americans. Except, the ones doing the right thing, having to suffer because everyone else won't do the right thing. But,
yeah.
yeah, good luck to the rest of the world for surviving.
Are there many idiots in Aussie?
We started to. It was building up the last 2 weeks or so. But now that everything's somewhat lifted, I feel like people are just going to be like, yeah, well,
Right, yeah.
what to do. But no, we were definitely seeing some of that in the last few weeks, which was just ridiculous. Like we were so good. And then, oh well.
I need to fix my sleep schedule when things get back to normal. It's just I've had no good habits. I think everything's just been trying to get worse. I try to fix my sleeping habits and it just turns around.
Yeah, I think that's the main problem coming out. We're all going to be used to just chilling.
Yeah.
And we'll have to actually get our lives together.
I can't wait for my semester to end. In a few weeks, I'll be done with the semester, and then I can
Oh, nice.
dedicate my time to more important things like fanfic.
Does that include exams, or is that? Or
Pardon?
does that few weeks include exams, or would that be after that?
Yeah, that doesn't. I think my assignments will finish within a week, and at
Fair enough.
most there'll be another week of lectures.
Yeah, because I finished this week, but I only have one exam. Sometime early June.
Yeah.
8 a.m. Would you believe? So it's a bit of a pain. And then
Even with the quarantine, I haven't watched any anime.
No, me neither. Actually, no, that's a lie. I rewatched a few ones, but nothing new.
I haven't watched anime in like half a year.
And you'd
Yeah.
think with quarantine that it would be a good
Actually,
excuse
that's a
to.
lie. I've been because I feel like I need a palate refresh. Like when you need to watch something just mediocre so you can enjoy the good stuff again.
I just generally watch trash anyway.
Fair enough. Yeah, I started rewatching Sword Art Online. So
All right.
That's a nice little potion brew of mediocrity, and then I can go back to. I need to finish Fire Force. I need to go back to a few things really.
I often just watch a bunch of shitty, like average shows, and then
Yeah, exactly.
I
and
feel
then
like
you
I
got the
want
good
the
shit.
mood of a good show though. I
Yeah.
often end up just rewatching good shows though.
Same. I rewatched not Full. What Code Geass the other week, and then
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it 3 times. It's good times, bro.
it's a nice reminder. Of
I like
what good-
Haikyuu and One Punch, just for a quick rewatch. I don't know if you know. Have you seen Haikyuu, the volleyball one?
I've heard of it. I know a few friends that are interested in it.
It's the only sports anime I've seen, unless you count Keijo, where they fight with the boobs and the butts, but it's not really a sport. Not a proper sport.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. So I'm trying to
Did
think
you
of topics.
did you end up reading the fanfic that we made or no?
Don't think I did. No.
It's pretty fucking
I
random.
It's
No,
always
actually,
been
I heard a
random.
bit of it. I heard a bit of it. Which, speaking of which, that's what I was going to bring up. We have a Minecraft server now for those listening that didn't know about it or
Oh,
on
right.
YouTube listening to this. So come down to the Discord and get involved. Thanks Aria for the post. Whether it goes longer, it depends, and whether it will be the same thing, it depends. But more suggestions. It's a new thing. Some people loving it, and yeah, Minecraft. Anyway, back to what Bob was talking. Anyway, I did catch a bit of that fanfic when I was playing last week. There's something about broken leg, something.
Yeah, I mean, Ishin was really into snapping stuff.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Zeph has been pretty, what's the word, tame.
It's because there was one point where I was thinking about doing something, but I gave up on it.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yeah.
Me and a few others trying to push for fucking Yuri.
I knew one of them pushing for Yuri.
Bro, of course. I was on board with that. Ishin wasn't okay with that, so that's why we had some snapping.
Yeah, no, that was definitely interesting to listen to.
Yeah,
Quite
because the first time we did it, we had everyone was just making Hiro run around.
Yes,
and then,
exactly.
So the second time we did it,
You need to have
she would just like move from
structure.
to the cafeteria to the fucking nurse's office to the roof.
Basically, whenever there was an event that someone didn't like, they just made Hiyori run.
Yeah,
They just retcon it.
Yeah, but then so we put a restriction on the second one where we can't leave the scene, which was the rooftop, because that's where we ended up. So the rule was that no matter what happened, we couldn't leave. And it was I think it turned out successful. It was still an enjoyable thing to read or make.
Yeah. So I'm going to bring this up. At Pyro, did you actually sign up for a Pokemon tournament? Am I seeing that right?
What? Where am I looking?
Damn. That's. I'm just looking at participant list. I mean, Pyro is actually signed up for a Pokemon tournament. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought.
Why is that surprising?
I don't know. I thought they didn't like Pokemon. But, yeah. I know. Sword and doubles. This will be first time using doubles, and it's a generation not everyone's probably
familiar with
or familiar with. No, I'm not, because I despise the Sword Shield. I didn't despise it. That's a bit of a. I did play it, nearly finish it. But it was boring. Just really boring. So I've touched it. Speaking of which, any game releases you guys looking forward to in next few months or something?
Was Cyberpunk out yet?
That's September. I'm led to believe.
I haven't really been playing games either. I mean, my Osu rank's just completely gone. I've been playing League. I don't know why.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I should have stayed off of that.
Yes, that's probably for the best for you and others.
Yeah. Mountain Blade Warband came out. Was it Warband? I don't know what it's called.
Something like that.
It's like the sequel to Mountain Blade.
Yeah. No, I've heard of that. It's
still Mountain
Blade. not my cup of tea, but hey,
First
Mountain
one
Blade
was a
fans
bunch of
enjoy
fun.
your game. Yeah, at the moment, I'm just looking forward to Xenoblade, which releases in just under 2 weeks. So,
I've never heard of it. What type of game
never
is
heard of
it?
Xenoblade? How
No.
to explain it?
Xenoblade is like a hack and slash JRPG, right?
Like
Nah, it's
Nier Automata?
more just yeah. Oh, like that, but more JRPG.
I don't remember.
Like a bit like it's not hack and slash, not quite, but it's a JRPG like new. But
Is it just the combat a bit different, or
I mean, 'cause this is a remaster of the original that released in 2010 on the Wii. So, and like the story's phenomenal in that game, and the soundtrack. Like if it's two things, Crystal Gold for in Xenoblade, story and soundtrack. So I highly recommend you check it out sometime.
does it look good?
Oh, it looks amazing compared to others.
Turn those
So
graphics
I'm very
up.
happy. Yeah, I was gonna.
Is
get
it for
the,
PC?
Nah, Switch. So it's Nintendo exclusive. I should probably specify that.
Ah, damn! I don't have a Switch.
I was going to get a collector's edition because it comes with a nice CD. I would have hung up like a vinyl, but they sold out. So what did?
Was it expensive?
That's 140 Australian.
That's
So
not
I
cheap,
guess,
isn't it?
It's like
I mean, compared to some other collector sets that you'll find out there, it's relatively.
it's probably like
alright.
170
Plus,
NZ.
I did make room to the budget for it this time around because I've been looking forward to this game for a while. But yeah, sold out. So I was a bit.
Do you guys I don't know if you've been getting paid at all for any work or something.
Yeah, no,
but,
I've been working. Cash is still open.
have you guys been stockpiling a bit of money if you're not spending as much?
Of course.
I can't go out. I can't spend my money even.
Well, I mean, you can buy pizza for people in other countries.
Nah, that sounds retarded.
That's an expensive
Oh.
delivery, I must say.
I don't know. It's not that bad. I did it once. Well, I guess I didn't pay for it to be delivered. I just paid for them to pick it up. It's still a good time.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are just. It's going to be harder to define the food habits of people coming out of quarantine. Because
I don't mind to change that much.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't know why.
I mean,
Yeah.
my family does a lot of cooking. There's like a food bag we get.
Yeah,
and
same.
it just comes with a bunch of recipes and pretty much all the ingredients. The only thing you need is like staples, like salt or pepper or butter.
Like some seasonings and such, yeah.
Oh no, they get you the seasonings. They'll give you a bunch of herbs and spices bags,
Alright then.
pre-made, and then they'll just tell you what
Pretty
spices were in the bags, and then you can just pour them.
Yeah, that's fair
It's a
enough.
little bit more pricey than actually just shopping yourself, but
Oh yeah, because you have to pay for the planning that they do, and yeah.
delivery, but
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Don't
not
have
wrong
to
in
go to
that
the
whatsoever.
supermarket.
Exactly. Saves time. And it's not safety in these times, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any topics.
Yeah, I know, it's been a pretty quiet week, really, apart from restrictions being loosened a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the server's been a bit busy, but there's not that much we can talk about.
Yeah, well, we already brought up Pokemon Next, Minecraft's current thing.
Was there any controversial bans? Or kicks?
Not really, not really. I mean, Lyrex is unbanned. I don't really want to talk about that, because that's been a heavy discussion in the mod chats for last few days. And, well, it is going to be for the next week or so, I guess.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever we decide, we'll let you guys know whenever, and just, yeah. Yeah, I'm in podcast mode, so I'm just going to be less adamant on it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Get some water.
We're getting quite a few people joining, but also quite a few people leaving really quickly.
I mean, that's always been the case, I feel. Like that's
Maybe it's just that, I mean, for once in the past few days, maybe I'm just been on time to notice them.
Yeah, that's probably the more likely. But no, we've been getting a nice fresh batch of freshers every week or so. Good on them for joining.
Did any new volumes come out? Well, I guess there's been a lot of translation. On the
Official
subreddit.
translation for Volume 5 released earlier this week. So that's been taken off
Also-
the electronic bulb.
Yeah, Grays has been doing
Mm.
well, and also there's that other group doing 11.5. Oh, not other, I don't know. It's like Botman or something is doing 11.5.
The side stories. I don't know much about that, but yeah, Growl's been working pretty hard.
No, not the side stories. I thought it was
Also, like the 0.5 volumes and stuff.
yeah, 11.5. Hasn't there been translations on that
I think so. I've been seeing whispers of it, but I'm not too
on
focused
the
on
Reddit?
it.
Are you not much of a Reddit follower, or
I'm a Reddit mod, so I have to read everything. But that's the thing. I
Ah.
have to read everything, so it's hard to.
That's a lie because subject doesn't read everything.
Yeah, I just browse Reddit, and if I feel like I need to take action that someone else hasn't taken action on, then I'll do so. Otherwise,
yeah.
the mad lad, he's been doing a great job.
Honestly, I haven't been keeping up as well. But
Are there
I
any mods
do
on the
have
Reddit?
the RAWs for 11.5.
Oh, yeah.
You do have the rules, did you say?
Yeah, I have the
Yeah,
physical
they're-
copy of 11.5. That's the only thing I
I've-
have.
I can't speak Japanese, but when I was in Japan, I ended up buying volumes 1 to 4 in Japanese
Oh, very nice.
Clash Melee. Just because I'm like, fuck it.
Just
I want to own this.
They aren't
that
that
off,
expensive actually. Like if you actually check yourself, like novels in Japan are pretty cheap.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
'cause
compared to
they
books
make
here,
it
at least.
there, and it doesn't take much to distribute in Japan, I'd imagine. Whereas getting them overseas,
Wet Killers in New Zealand is bloody expensive to buy a book. It's like 30
Oh, yeah.
bucks.
it's all trade and distribute. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because if they were
Although
made in our
novels
country,
Pardon?
if they were made in our countries, then yeah, they'd be cheap as fuck too.
I have met some New Zealand authors, but even then, they can get their books printed with help overseas.
Yeah,
But yeah,
to each their own, I suppose.
I still haven't read the books I got out from the library since the quarantine started. I'm wanting to return that.
When the library's open again, at least. I know my
Yeah,
local
I don't know
one's
when they will. It's not open
That's
at
the
the
trick,
moment,
isn't it? What if they just forget and you can just keep the book?
Yeah, just they never updated their records.
Yeah.
No, I probably will return this soon, or extend my loan. Probably just return them. I know I'm not going to read them.
Yeah, it's
At
easy
least
to
not while
just
uni's on.
chuck it back in. Yeah. All the mid semesters are ending, or trimesters. Oh no, trimesters are in a few weeks. I'm glad I don't have trimesters this month, but that's what it is.
We have a summer school, which is people sometimes take, but if you count it as trimester, but it's normally just the 2 big semesters. And then there's, if you want to take summer school, it's like a quick rush to get 1 extra paper in over 6 weeks.
Ah, yeah, okay, just for that extra good credit.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite intensive on that one paper, but you wouldn't normally do more than that. At most, you do 2, but even then, that's a stretch.
I mean, whatever floats your boat. Yes.
Yeah. All the mods of the Reddit also mods in Discord.
Me, Subject, and Void are the only 3 that comes on both. Then we got Candle as a subreddit as a Reddit exclusive mod, and Butthole is technically the backup Reddit mod. Should we need another for now? So is that. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're good on that part for the time being.
Wait, who's Quand again?
Who's who?
Quand.
Quandle.
Candle. Yeah, it's Candle. That's his
Ah.
alter ego. Yeah, that took me a bit to figure out as well.
I mean, I always see
Eventually.
him, and I know that he's a mod. I just wondered who
Yeah,
it
no,
was.
that's Candle. Yeah.
What are you? Are you just Jacob?
I'm just no, my Reddit handles the actual username I use for stuff. The top mental one.
Ah.
Yes.
Good old. Well, now you're called Wonderhead.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. For now. I mean, hey, my actual username is still Zitopet Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need to boost the server to change your nickname?
No, I think it's sophomore up. You can change your nickname.
The colors are just, or you can buy them as well, can't you?
You can buy colors. We're working on the shop for that thing for that. Well, the subject is. Otherwise, it's Nitro Boost and you choose a free color.
And everything
So, yeah,
is permanent, right? Like once you've done it once, you have it forever.
as long as you have Nitro, I believe, yeah.
Oh, so does the Nitro Boost roll disappear after a month?
That one you're gonna.
Well, I think if your Nitro stops, your Nitro boosting stops, and therefore it'll just take the Nitro Boost tag off you. Because we have hit level 3 at one point, I remember.
Are we not at level 3?
It's quite a while ago. No, we're level 2 at the moment.
But level 2 was the point where, because I think at one point wasn't there a problem where we almost went below level 2, and then we had to possibly
I
think
can't
about lowering.
remember. I don't think I was around for that specific tidbit.
Well, it was only for like a day of worry. Because I think they were thinking that because some of my that would have to removed, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't there for that specific tidbit of events.
We're quite safe at the moment, though. I mean, we've got.
I think you're good of stuff.
No,
I
I
think
think
you're safe.
the server's fine. As in,
Oh yeah, no,
we're well over 15. We're not well over, but we're doing well. 23 over.
Yeah, no, I think so. That's been a stable economy, I guess.
Sorry, 8 over. I don't know why it's 23. 3 months 15.
Cam just said if you boost without the Nitro, it goes after a month. And then otherwise it'll just stay until it goes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also Discord says so. There's that. So if you're listening on the YouTube, come join our Discord, boost it.
Does this mean I lose the colour as well?
I mean, you're general, so you keep
Oh no,
your
my colour's the exact same as my general colour.
for at least the next 2 to 3 months, yeah. So I think you're safe there.
No big problem. I mean, I was used to being blue, and then I was used to being white, and then I had that very awkward time where I was bright
goldish. Yeah. That's goldish for all my time, yeah. As long as that tag is.
I've never seen you be in another color other than gold.
I quite like the color of Tatsumi's name.
They made another gold, and I'm. I like the same amount. No, not really. I like the 2 shades the same amount, I guess. But to each their own, I suppose. I like it. I feel like I'll be losing principle if I change.
Yeah, I never
If you change your color to be
exactly. People just like wipe those like that is Jacob Scott, yeah.
Part of your identity now.
Yeah.
Same with Vibes, I think. I don't know. Vibes has he was Pokemon Master, and there was apparently a slight different change. But they look very similar.
His one currently is a bit brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has IK always been red?
He was KCAM General before he was mod. So there was that, I suppose. Cam was mostly pink. Until now, I suppose.
Yeah, actually, a lot of the mods used to be generals, like the newer mods.
Yeah.
Not Paul. Was Paul a general?
I think Paul was general before as well, right? For Honami.
I believe he was, yeah.
And then Ayake as well.
Honami general?
Vibe as well.
Yeah. The rest of us, we were mods before we were generals, all of us, I suppose. Yeah. All red mods, I suppose. So. On that note, I think we'll end the podcast there. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Any final words from you two, final?
Not today.
Sorry, I can't come up with good content.
Fair enough. Thanks for everyone for coming by the podcast. Pokemon tournament's right after if you're listening at the moment, so let's have fun with that. If you're listening on YouTube, we've just had a Pokemon tournament, so come to the next one. Peace.